All aboard!
All aboard!
All aboard!
All aboard! All aboard!
That's an odd number. One more time. All right, that's better. Okay, we are live. Well, you said you were going to video. Who's that person? Who's that in the back there with the tie? How you doing, buddy? Good. You guys are. Oh, you're the guy who gave me all the albums. You're the guy who gave me the albums, right? Oh, great. You can stay as long as you want. I don't care if you want or not. Can you guys hear us okay or no? Because I sound like shit in my thing, no? Do you sound all right? Mike?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
good,
no,
good.
now I'm
excellent.
right.
All right, so we're here. We are live at the Grill on the Hill. Justin Trudell is the general manager here, and he looks... If you just brought him out here and had him, you would think he was a homeless person. He has shit all over him. Did you see him?
He's working hard.
He's working hard. What's that?
His attitude is as casual as his dress because he's very confident today.
Is he? Oh, he wasn't around me. Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
What'd he
Steady
do?
hand.
Really?
Almost as if he didn't care about this at all. Is the vibe I get.
Yeah, I believe it. So we're here. We did a show. Geez, how long ago was the show we did for John?
At least
month?
couple months ago.
A couple months ago, yeah. So, honoring John Stewart. So we're in John's sort of area. We want to do a show for him and for his charity. We did a raffle, raised a bunch of money. Thanks for everyone who's here, who won. And thank you for everybody who gave money, who lost, including people I don't like. And I saw their name and said, I didn't want to stare at these people for an hour and a half when I do a show. So, so we're live. We'll kind of talk about John a little bit and then some other stuff. And I'm not sure how to perfectly assimilate the two, but I don't know, Dave. A couple of show notes before we start, I guess. One is like watching Steve Snell, who's here tonight, who nobody likes. Nobody wants him here. I mean, everyone is not. His presence is making me physically sick.
I feel like he's definitely had his eye on this seat because he has been awfully helpful to me and gave me an open cup of water, which I do not know what it was laced with.
But he took over the Nipples role completely. He just took it from Nipples. Like it's just snatched. What happened?
I don't know. He just came in.
He's doing the thing where it's like, Mike, you need some water. Like, Kirk, Kirk, you okay? You get the reads. I'm like, what? You don't work for the show. Like,
he pretended he was getting out of his car at the same time as us. He's like, oh, you guys are here? Jeez.
Yeah, how long has he been here for?
The entire time.
For what purpose?
He was helpful. He helped me bring in all the
very
gear.
Helpful. Yeah. Got me a water.
Can't people just go to the show, enjoy the show, and leave? You're not part of the show.
Well, he was a couple of
Yeah,
times.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
And the other note was like, Mike was almost like the Godfather. He was standing in the center of the room. Just
come over, pay your respect.
Just talking to people
pay tribute
about nothing. I heard him talking to this guy over here. He's like, the guy says to me, he's like, hey, just so you know, I'm the Dan Katz caller. I'm like, oh,
yes,
wow. That changes everything.
He went to Westfield State.
Oh, is that right?
A lot of interesting facts about Westfield.
I heard him and Snell talking about phone call. What were you talking about? Prank phone call? What was the discussion? Like some comedy discussion?
Oh, interesting.
No, you and
me and
Snell.
Snell.
Yes, not me.
Oh, I thought the big cat guy.
No, you.
Oh, we talked about Why You Laughing. He's a big fan.
Oh, good. Well, yeah,
it's great.
Subscribe.
Yes, please.
BlindMike.net. Yes.
Pull out your phones.
Yes, go do it now. But okay, so there's a long talk there.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're settled here. We're good to go. So I guess we'll start sort of just talking what we want to talk about, then we'll get into some other stuff. Go ahead.
It feels like you're nervous that John Stewart's family is here, judging us.
Very nervous.
I mean, John Stewart's family has no idea. John loved the show.
Right.
They have no idea what they're about to listen to. I feel very bad about that. I don't.
Do they have any questions they could ask you about the Rockford Files? By any chance?
That's what I mean. So I don't know. So I guess we'll just start where we start, which is a normal thing to do. And I'll tell you, I listened to it 2 more times driving here. This fucking Gerry sound is unbelievable.
Why do you like it so much?
It just hit me in the right 6 spots perfectly. It hit every single. Has anybody heard it yet or no? Yes. It's just I was so happy when I saw it. I quote tweeted it. Gerry texted me. He's like, "What? Basically, why is that so funny?" Yeah, exactly. Why is that so funny? The difference. I mean, I don't know. So we had Mutt here, not here, but on the show yesterday, and I thought he did really well. Obviously, looking at him, he's not going to survive the year, but that's a different conversation. But I thought he did well, and I think it's different than Gerry in that he listens to the show, 1, and you can make fun of him 2, and that's it. Like that's all you need to do.
It was way different.
I'm sorry, Mike. We've had some horrendous people in that chair.
Well,
Gerry's the worst. So I mean, Mutt. I thought Mutt started a little nervous. But then once he got his footing going, I thought he was fine.
Right.
I thought he was really good.
Uncomfortable with a few of the callers, definitely.
Yeah, but that's to be expected. And I saw some people being critical of him. One in particular, and I will make a note about our studio. Our paint looks like shit in our studio right now.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a couple
Well,
of
I'm just
years,
saying, I saw somebody who's done some painting for us was negative about mud. So we need to find a new official painter of the show now.
Okay, good.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Particularly one who's not a registered pedophile.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying.
Right, in the future, that's what
In
you'll
the
look
future,
for.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
So, but yeah. So Gerry, I don't even know. I don't even know what this is. So he's doing a show with Craig there.
I guess, supposedly.
Well, I saw Craig. I could see Craig.
Yeah.
And like, there's this like wheel spinning behind you. Have you seen this?
Yeah, he's got
He's got a new green screen or something, right? Yeah.
But what's spinning? Why is the thing spinning? Like,
I don't know.
Are things supposed to be spinning?
I mean, it keeps the viewer's attention when movement is happening.
So Leah taught. Well, should I just let Gerry describe it or not?
I think so.
They'll hear. You guys will hear it. Okay.
I think so,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
You won't hear it, huh?
We don't hear it.
You don't hear it?
Well, just imagine a very pro-trans argument that you're hearing.
Hold on, let me start over. Sorry.
Pretty bad day for the trans mob. And if it's a bad day for the trans mob, it's a good day for children in America.
Hold on.
That's how every
Why
second
is
grade
that
class
funny?
is started.
Why is that funny?
Kids, good news. It's a bad day for the trans mob. So
Harry, wake up. Wake up. Harry, wake up.
an extra 45 minutes at recess today.
Harry, good news. Leah Thomas is going to be walking around naked in your classroom today. All right, go ahead.
Children in America. And it's a good day for sanity. The secret second Instagram round is all about AGP.
Hold on. Has anybody not listened to this yet? Not counting John Stewart's family, because I don't want them to have to turn it. Has anybody not listened to this yet? You haven't listened to it yet? No. Okay. What do you think AGP stands for? No idea. Okay. Does anybody want to hazard a guess? You got to guess. Go ahead.
Is it something gross population?
No, it is not. No. I feel like that terrible acronym guy who calls every show. If he's here, I'm
Adjusting to
sorry.
growing pussy.
If I'm here,
I
he's
believe is what
sorry.
it is.
Was that you? That's not bad. That's not bad. But I don't think that's correct, right, Dave?
No.
Right, Mike? Am I wrong?
I can't remember what AGP is.
You're going to find out.
You know what that is, Ironhead? I sure didn't. Autogynephilia.
I know why I couldn't remember what AGP was, because he says, do you know what it is, Ironhead? And then doesn't even for a second care what Ironhead's guess is.
Do you think you would have had a better guess than that guy did?
I think you would have had a more entertaining guess.
Maybe,
Yeah.
I guess. Go ahead.
Autogynephilia.
Now, keep in mind the guy that Jerry's speaking to right now, sort of, is like, his other job is he watches fucking Quincy with like a blind
Wow,
eye.
that's one of many
This is-
hats that he
this
wears.
is the two things he does in his life.
We break down Jackass as
He
well.
sells knives still, right? Or no?
No, he's a
It was out of the
full-time
knives
podcast
business.
man.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Jerry.
Autogynephilia is a thing. It's a fetish.
Hold on. That's the line that's been in my head all day. Like
thing.
I was
It's a
walking in here. I was talking to somebody and she was very nice, and I was just thinking, oh, I was looking at her, and all I thought was, autogynephilia is a fetish. It's a thing.
He says fetish like he just got some on him. Like it's a
Fetish. It's a fetish. Meanwhile, he is so excited. Like there's a part of him that is so titillated by this. But go ahead.
Is a thing. It's a fetish. When a guy gets turned on thinking about himself as a woman, it's AGP is a male's propensity to be sexually aroused by the thought of himself as a woman. That's what he's into.
I like that, like, years and years later, after this has been, like, in the mainstream, Jerry's still like, so a man becomes a woman? I don't get, what happens?
I always think that meeting we had with Phil Zachary when Phil kind of laid everything out and something about like about gay people adopting kids because Jerry said something about it or having kids.
Yeah.
At the end of the meeting, Jerry's like, and he was kind of kidding. He was like, Phil, you know, like they can't. It's two men. Like a man can't get pregnant. Phil's like, I know, Jerry. We're just trying to keep you hired here. We're just trying to get through this fucking thing. So
Am I wrong?
So his point. So it's Leah Thomas, the swimmer, right?
Yes.
That's what he's talking about. So I guess, like, whatever. You know where I stand on this. I don't really care. But Why does that matter? Like, why is that a bad thing? Like, why does that affect, you know what I'm saying? So what he's saying is, somebody explain this to me. So,
saying he wants to be a woman,
but like,
to please himself sexually or herself
but
sexually.
so what?
Right?
Not other
Right.
people.
There's a million other
opposed
weird
as
kinks.
opposed to changing because you feel like a woman, like doing it just. He's saying because you're attracted to the idea.
Well,
of
when I was
yourself
12, I'll tell you
sexually.
what,
Ironhead, would you fuck me?
But everyone has like a I'll tell you what, when I was 12, or the 13, when I pretended I was like, I worked on the Love Boat. And like I would pretend I'd fooled around with like other women who worked on the Love Boat. Is that a fetish? Is that
Fetish.
Is that an LBF, Love Boat fetish? Like I don't understand. What are you, Captain Stubing? Like I don't know. I don't understand. Keep going, Jerry. I'm sorry.
That means he knows he's not.
Hold on. And I want to be very clear. Like John would love this segment. I'm worried about the family.
I'm very good.
But I figured
Well,
we might as well
I
just
feel
go all
bad
in.
for not
The
warning.
Love Boat reference would have sidetracked him a little bit, I fear.
That's true. He would have been. I can't do a good. Can anybody in John Stewart's family do a good John Stewart or no?
No.
No. I can't do it. Like I try. I think I did a decent one the other day at the end of the show.
Yes, you did.
I get buzz in my ear now.
Yeah.
You ever too?
Oh, yeah.
I look at Dave's like, yeah, there's nothing. He's like, yeah, what can I do about
There's a
it?
lot of wires.
What can I do
like-
about it? Oh, are there a lot of wires here?
I have it too.
You're producing the show.
I have it too, like we were jealous. Oh, I just wish.
It's part of the gang now. Whitney called me today. He hates Cullinan.
That's a bit with him
No,
at
no,
this point
no,
now, though.
no.
Gives a shit about Ryan
Ooh,
Whitney.
whoa. Tough
I
guy.
do. He's my friend.
Who cares? He's shit talking.
Oh, no. He legitimately like hates you because you're an idiot. You did something stupid.
He's
the
an
other day.
idiot.
Oh, I know, but you said something stupid the other day. He's going to call you on it. He's not happy.
Oh no.
No, he's legitimately not
He's
happy.
gonna call me on it. Is that what we do on this show?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Who's we?
Like you do it. You call me out.
What do you do? Let me hear
some.
Let me hear your famous call-outs.
I guess I called out Ryan Whitney the other day.
He called out KB and Nick for being talentless.
So you said we do. So go ahead. The floor is yours for the next 45 minutes. Let everybody know the people you've gone
You
after.
just
I made a
admitted- you
career.
just
I
admitted-
just drove a Mercedes here based off that. What do you do?
You just said that
No,
I
you
called
said
out
we.
Ryan Whitney.
You said we. So
Okay.
let me hear some more. It's one
Well,
example.
you
You've been
do
here-
it.
You've been
I
here.
do it.
You've been here
Mike's
for-
done it
No,
before.
you've been here how long? 18 months?
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay, so go ahead. So
What?
So you've called out
Ryan
one person
Whitney,
and
yeah,
you failed to
was a
solve
recent
one
one.
murder. So we're tied. What else?
okay.
What else?
I guess
Not
I
bad.
called out Nick and KB
When?
apparently.
Well, that's what Mike said. So
it was
go
an
ahead.
accident,
Go ahead.
but
Go ahead.
I probably called that. I called out Bob Snyder.
Okay.
Yes.
Forget it.
Yeah, I got plenty of people.
Forget it. Meanwhile, this thing is buzzing away.
Yeah, the buzzing's still there.
Do you still have it? Dave?
It is lower.
Lower.
It's because you turn the volume down. Even I know that. That's fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's hear the more important stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all let this guy walk around naked around 18 and 19-year-old girls. Some probably never seen a naked man, and they're looking at their teammate, and then they get dressed after that, and they go out in the pool, and he kicks their ass. And somehow, Sports Illustrated thinks that's wonderful.
What did Penn do?
Somehow, Penn, University of Penn names her Woman of the Year.
This is, by the way, going to be my niche category next week in trivia. I'm doing this segment entirely.
I'm a little confused how he got from AGP to Leah Tom because it's not directly.
Well, that was her.
connected.
No, that. Jesus Christ.
I'm such a fool. I
That's her
apologize.
secret Instagram account.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
This is the case, season 3. Leah Thomas's secret Instagram account. You have any problem getting tape in your house lately? There's only one place to go. So it made me laugh anyway. But yeah, but I don't understand. Does somebody here understand why that's like? I understand why it's unusual. Everyone has their fetishes. I get that. But why is that like that particular thing horrible? Like, is there?
It seems
is
like
there
kind of a fetish for Jerry now.
A right wing lunatic here who can explain it?
It proves that he doesn't want to be a woman. He wants to be a man trying to be like.
I guess.
I don't think it's harming anybody. It's very internal.
Okay, I'm not Phil Donahue. That's my fault.
I like though that Jerry's doing a little gotcha journalism.
Turn to
gotcha.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
You don't want to be a broad.
Fooled me, didn't you? What else is going on?
I don't know if you heard some of this Chris Clemmer audio.
Yeah,
from
I heard
today,
you guys. So first of all, what time did you pick up Mike?
I picked up
5.
Mike at 5 o'clock.
Okay, how was? This is what you listened to on the drive or no?
Oh,
A little
yeah.
bit, right?
What was the
Yeah.
conversation?
A little bit, entirely. We listened to, I think, the whole episode.
Yeah, but we weren't like, we were talking.
We were
over it.
chatting.
Do you ever
We were
just
bonding.
enjoy, put the window down and just enjoy a little silence?
No, definitely.
You're not capable of that.
No, definitely. Not.
Just let nature.
That'd just be awkward.
Yeah,
blow
no, I don't
through
like being alone with my thoughts either.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't mind. Like,
I'm surprised you do, actually.
Well, I'll tell you what I did today. I had a cup of soup for lunch, and I went to a place and I said, I'm not even bringing my phone in here. I'm just going to have a little bit of soup, look out the window, and just enjoy the day.
That's big.
Yeah. It's like 6 minutes, but still, I did it. You know?
Asking some waitress what AGP stands for?
Yes.
You're never going to get it.
You understand? She beat them in swimming. I mean, you guys are dying to play this Clemmer sound, so I'm sure.
I mean, it's just.
There's really just one drop that I want from it.
What was he on? And what's going on with this podcast?
We don't know.
Do we know this?
Well, so I pointed out, too, that are they going to just do it over Zoom or StreamYard or something? Because Brandon's moving.
Next year, right?
Oh, I thought it was later this year. I didn't realize.
I thought-
So they'll get a year in here, I guess, or in
What
New
did they
York.
tell me? So Jeff Lowe told me today that we were talking today.
Of course.
Good for you guys.
And he was telling me Brandon hates someone. God damn it, who is it? Somebody. There's some good, decent drama. It was such a Jeff moment. Anyway, go ahead.
Getting a finger in your ass. I can show it.
Why would you?
And you sure tell us that?
What is this? Who is this? Who's talking?
This is.
What is this? Who's
There's like
talking?
11 people on this
Yeah.
podcast. It's
What-
like
what-
Tommy, Marty, Francis, Nick, and KB.
Next.
You don't care?
I don't care.
Okay. Yeah.
They drop so badly.
Did you see what Skip Bayless said about? You don't care about that either.
I don't care about
Probably not, Yeah, I figured. Yeah. It's
like we're gonna be
he
home
did say
soon.
he said something kind of fucked up.
What did he say?
He was saying that the Bieniemy from Kansas City
Eric
wouldn't be-
Bieniemy who's
isn't getting hired because white owners don't want to interact with a black person and their family, basically.
Well, that's just making something up. Like, that's not a surprise. I mean, you surprised he said that?
It's pretty like honest for a guy like him to say that. I would think.
You think he believes that?
Honest or just
I think it's
making
honest
shit
for
up?
Skip Bayless to say that a white owner doesn't want to hire a black person because he doesn't want to interact with that person like and their family on a personal level.
Honest in what way?
How do you know he's telling the truth? Do you think that he feels that way?
Yeah.
You think
I mean,
Skip
that's
Bayless
what's
feels
flat
that way?
out. That's just flat out saying like these owners are racist. Like
I would
fundamentally.
say so.
Yeah.
But what?
I don't think they say that on ESPN. They're not like they don't call out a specific owner and say they're racist.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can't. Well, never mind.
That's what he did. That's what he basically did.
I guess so. Play this. You guys want to hear the sound?
He
or no?
doesn't care.
No? Does anybody want to hear this sound?
You're shitting on everything. Like, what do you want me to do?
You're talking about. I had a Jerry thing to start the show.
Okay.
Then you threw out what? Clemmer, which I don't care about. Skip Bayless, that's two
Clemmer
things.
with the boys talking
I've
about
responded
fingers
to.
in his
I've responded.
butthole.
I don't care about that. I've responded to 33% of the things so far, so that's pretty good.
Okay. Well, you did say that you hated the golf documentary.
Absolutely
on Twitter.
terrible.
It's horrible.
Terrible.
The first couple
terrible,
episodes. I
terrible,
thought.
terrible.
Yeah.
Which I saw. I hate to say, my friends at Foreplay. I saw they said it was Netflix sponsored or something, so I think they're doing ad work for it.
Foreplay is.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, who
Dan
else?
pretty
Rappaport
good.
is fucking insufferable.
It's
on
rough.
Twitter. He is
It's rough.
insufferable.
It's rough. It's
Why?
rough. He just caught. You would think that this was Apocalypse Now, the way he's tweeting about it. It's like this is a Netflix has like an 8-part series on the PGA Tour right now, and I think they're trying to do what they did for was it F1 last year?
Formula One, yep.
Yeah. So but it doesn't work. If you're a hardcore golf fan like me, it doesn't work. If you're a new golf fan, I don't think it works. I don't think it's gonna work for anybody. And it's super slow. It's all over the place. It makes no sense. And the way it was built, like it was gonna be the greatest thing of all time. It stinks. It's terrible.
It's awful.
Is Dan Rappaport in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised the amount of self-promotion they're able to do, because if I was in something, I'd be like, don't watch it. It fucking sucks.
I would never. Yeah, I'm the same way. I would never do that.
He's a big part of it. But you tweeted about the Don Lemon thing. If you want to hear that, that was pretty.
Yes.
Yes. How many women here are?
Over the hill.
Well, not that. How many women here are over the age of 40? Please tell me your age. Well, okay, there's one honest person. You guys know? Oh yeah, definitely. You guys definitely are, right? No question. Who are we kidding here? Jesus. I'll be 50 next year. Trust me. I'm in the same boat as you guys. So Don Lemon is on CNN, and so they had this. I mean, I don't want to do this thing, but can you imagine if like Sean Hannity said this? Look at Snell's even shaking like, no, I can't. If you said that, you're in a lot of trouble. Is that what you do when you listen to the show by yourself?
Just let me on the mic and I'll give
Just like,
an original
no.
opinion.
It's like I never thought it'd be totally different if you did that. It'd be totally different. Go ahead.
This whole talk about AIDS makes me uncomfortable. I think that.
Oh, hold on. I beg your pardon. So he's talking about the presidential nominee, Nikki Haley, who just announced that she's running. And I think I actually think she's a decent candidate. I don't know. Like, I think there has to be some I don't know, some normal centrist something so something can get done and get elected. Maybe I'm wrong, and I know everyone's going to want DeSantis, and I understand that. And the left's going to have whoever they have, and I get that. But I don't think she's, so far, I could be wrong, I don't think she's a terrible candidate. I'm not going to declare my intention to vote for her yet. I'm not going to.
She believe in AGP?
I don't know that.
We got to find that out.
I don't know that.
First and foremost.
But she's was born a woman, though.
Right. But I imagine it works both ways, right? She can imagine what it's like to be a man.
Let me try that.
Crank it.
All right, so what am I doing? So I'm Leah Thomas. What am I doing here?
You're imagining.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
You're imagining what it would be like to be a woman, right?
It's actually kind of turning me on. I'm not gonna lie.
But you're
Whoa,
It is arousing.
whoa, that does work.
Yeah.
aroused by the idea of
But
yourself
it kind
being
of gave me a
woman.
little chill up my spine. I wouldn't mind exploring that world for like a weekend.
Are you a great big fat person?
But that would be a hideous looking woman. That's the problem. And can we settle this once and for all? I understand I'm balding. I've always, but the mutt thing, that's not even close, right?
No, it's not close.
Am I just lying to myself?
I'll tell you how bad my eyes are. I looked at him and thought, oh, his hair's not as bad as I thought it would be.
I mean, I don't know. So anyway, they're talking about Nikki Haley, who's running for president, and Don Lemon, and like this panel on CNN, and I think Nikki Haley is how old? How old is she? Look her up. Look it up.
50-ish? Yeah.
Basically dead.
Is she 51? Ugh, Jesus.
Old
I never
bag,
heard of that.
yeah.
Oh my God. Dry as Sahara, right, man?
Bad service.
Put her out to pasture. You know?
It's either 50 or 51.
Bad service.
Yeah, 51.
Is it 51? Yeah.
There's no way to know, really.
He found. He said this bad service. He said either 50 or 51. He said. Now we've confirmed she's 51 years old. Anyway, here's Don Lemon.
I think it's the wrong road to go down. She says people, politicians or something are not in their prime. Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry. When a woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s
I like
and
his
30s
tune
and
here.
maybe 40s.
What are you
That's not
talking? Wait.
that's
By
not
the way,
a-
I will say this about Don Lemon. He's giving the women an incredibly long prime. He's like their 20s, their 30s, maybe their 40s.
Sorry, bitches, but I'm just going to lay out the facts.
That's insane. Like that's. Do you think he said that about Hillary Clinton in 2016?
I highly doubt it. But I will also add that I Googled it immediately because he says if you Google it,
Is that true?
It says 20 and 30. It says the prime is the 30s and 40s and often into their 50s. So literally, it's the exact opposite of what he said.
Completely meant. Well, I don't know. The women here seem lovely, and they seem like they're
Sure.
they've seen a few sunsets. I'll just say. So have I. But they look great. I don't know.
Virile, though.
Huh?
Virile. Wet is the lake that Justin dumps bodies in, you know?
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
That I don't know.
51 is probably a political prime. Like take
Absolutely.
male or
Well, she's not
female,
looking-
either way.
You're not looking for her to sire children, I don't think. Right? She's 51. Like, 51 is 30 years younger than the President of the United States.
I
She
think it's
looks
just, with Donnie's saying, when their baby makers shut down, it's time to,
Don, I believe, and this is fine, but I believe prefers the company of men sexually, correct?
He does.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
good for him.
So they're all kind of,
Did he have to apologize or no?
I haven't seen him
I'm sure he
apologize
will.
yet. Yeah.
Probably. I mean, that is pretty dumb, I got to say. I don't.
He was taking a lot of shit today.
Do you feel like you're in your prime?
36 years old.
Sure.
37, actually.
He's not great with ages, this guy. Doesn't remember his own.
You know how old you,
You just
are?
saw it. You just saw it in the flesh. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you didn't answer the question, though.
37 years old.
No, prime.
No, my prime. Like in what way? Work way? Looks way?
I think we
like
know
women,
work way, no. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Women like right out, like the first year after college.
His prime was jerked out of him in Providence years ago.
Did women come flocking to you today or no?
No, not really.
No.
But I'm a taken man, and they know that.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cupcake, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want that. Back.
They have to hold themselves back.
Cupcake, we didn't
Damn.
talk. Cupcake got back in the ring, got the shit kicked out of it recently.
What else is new?
Yeah, I know.
Biggest fucking loser of all
Back the
time.
wrong horse. Yep.
Jesus Christ. That's
I
why
like
I'm
that Dave
golfing.
knows that, like he's watching her fights.
Were you down there?
God, she had some thirst traps this weekend. Holy shit. She was out. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was nice.
Well, good for her. She got beat up again?
Yes.
It might be time for her to just go back to dollar store.
The woman, it wasn't even her weight class, though. It was a big
Really?
woman. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
No wonder Dave can't cut down to 4 times a week with images like that going on.
Cupcakes, no kidding. Jesus. All right, let's talk about Milton's here for a second. Can I get a little applause for Milton's, please? Yeah, I should say so. The store for men. I don't know if you guys know this or not. 3 locations for Milton's. That's true. One is in South Shore Plaza, Braintree. One is in Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill. And the newest locations, anybody know where that is? Burlington Mall in Burlington, Massachusetts. That's true. Where I saw Doc Hollywood with Andy Nolan at the Burlington Mall many years ago. Many, many years ago. Went to Pizza Regina before the show.
Wow.
That was a night. Herman's was a sporting goods store there.
Okay.
Herman's, we are sports. Yes. Milton's is the original sponsor of Kirkman, and that is true. The very first advertiser. And when I say Mutt is texting me to try and get some free advertising from Milton's, oh my God.
What do you mean free advertising?
Well,
on his blog?
Yeah, just to get it like on his blog.
Okay.
Which to me, like, I'm not going to tell Bill or Dana what to do, of course, because we're very grateful. But like, I don't know, if you throw a Mutt thing on there, like just a promotion, like if you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to spend any money.
You do it for Mutt, you're doing it for me, Bill. I'm coming knocking.
Well, I told Bill you should do it for Mutt, though.
Oh, damn it.
No, I did. But Mutt is Mutt's very into the Substack. Very into the Substack.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand. I was asking Dave.
Did you subscribe to it? What are you looking at me for like that?
Mike was kind of offended by Mutt, right? That you were kind of
Not offended.
What?
I didn't understand. So he said
Oh, Jesus Christ.
he was talking about like the subscription thing, or you were asking about like monetary like subscriptions,
Yeah.
and he was like, no. He was almost like put off by it, but I was like, well, why is he doing it then?
Well, I think he's trying to kind of I think his goal, I don't know, speaking for him, is if he goes to somebody and says, hey, I have X amount of subscribers to my Substack, they'd be more likely to sign him or whatever. This is I don't think he's
Is that how Substack? I just don't know how
I don't know
Substack works.
either.
I thought it was more like Patreon.
Yeah, I
where
don't know
you got
either. But I
donations.
actually think you read it wrong. I think he feels almost embarrassed, like he's not.
Oh no, that
allowed-
is how I read it. That's exactly how. But I was like, why? Why would you be embarrassed?
So why do you
by
think he was insulted by it then, Dave?
I thought you meant that like, oh, it's beneath him to charge.
No.
Like,
I
people
don't think
who
he
do
felt.
that.
No, I think it was more like he felt like 8 people would do it, which is true.
it? Yeah, Mutt thought it sounded like Mutt was like, oh no, I'm not begging for your money or anything. But it's like, well, if people want to subscribe, they can.
Yeah, but I think
That's
he's.
what I tell myself, anyways, right, guys?
That's true. Well, go subscribe to Black. Well, I'm trying to do another read right now. I have my Milton's on right now. Tommy Bahama. My jeans, which are, I don't know what jeans these are. Are these Tommy Bahama too? Oh God. And my shoes are Milton shoes. Look at these shoes.
Just
Dave.
cardigans, Milton's.
I don't know. What are these things?
Oh, decked out.
Yeah, these are nice shoes. Yeah. What are these? I don't know. Echoes, maybe? I don't know. I like them. They're comfortable anyways. They're comfortable. Go to Milton's. You get all your stuff. Buy one, get one free suit events going on right now. Go to Miltons.com if you're listening right now, if you're here. I know many people go to Milton's. We do appreciate that. They appreciate when you tell them as well. So go to Milton's, Miltons.com. What is this here? Oh, this is BetterHelp. We'll do that later. Okay. Well, Milton's. We love.
John was
love
a Milton's guy.
Oh, yeah.
John was definitely.
I think John had Milton's on that night.
He did.
He had that purple shirt on, and he had
Yep.
the suit on. That is very true.
And he took that off in the. I don't know where Justin is. He took that off in the studio, and he was
sweating.
bare chested. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Showing
yes.
his guns.
He was.
Wow.
So go to Miltons.com right now. Give me a little John. You guys want to hear a little John Stewart or no? Give me a little John.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello.
All aboard.
Is this John Stewart?
Correct. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Johnny? What do you got, buddy?
Okay, so We Are the World. Al Jarreau had died. You had talked about
Al
it very
Jarreau
recently.
died. I know. I
You didn't
forgot
mention
that.
it when you mentioned the death.
Yeah, he died. What I forgot was.
unbelievable.
Hold on. Because I got a We Are the World album. I got the album because there's Trapped by Springsteen is a single that's on that album. And I was looking at the We Are the World album the other day, and I had forgotten this conversation. I was like, who died from We Are the World? Because a Pointer sister has just recently passed away. So I added that to the list. I forgot about Al Jarreau again. Even in heaven, John is correcting me. It's unbelievable. It's
He knew.
unbelievable.
Maybe he led you there.
He's the ultimate ombudsman. I thought Harry Belafonte was dead. He's not. Still alive,
And then
John.
there's a bunch of background
Yeah,
type
John,
singers.
I'm not counting. John, of course, had no interest in what I had to say.
No.
He's like, I have 6 points here. Get out of my way,
I have things to
stupid.
get to. I don't care what your thoughts
I'm
are.
much smarter than you are, dummy. Shut up with your stupid act and let me get to We Are the World.
I think John was by far the most liked Friday guest to this point, right? Like in studio, he was the most liked caller.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Mike not applauding for some reason.
No, because there was rumors. There were rumors he was going to take over for Mike. I believe.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why. There was
well,
always a hostility between us.
There was. A little sexual tension, really.
A little bit.
Go ahead. Them. I'm not counting them. I was thinking.
Okay, good.
Thinking of the who? Waylon Jennings. Who else?
At least one of the Pointer sisters.
Yep, that's
Now
true.
two,
Anybody
now two.
else? Now two.
That I didn't want to do like a wiki thing. I just was trying to go from my own brain.
Okay. Well, I could still do it from your own brain.
Is this weird for the family? Like, is
I
this
don't
weird
know. I
to
think
hear
they're
it?
probably excited to hear him. Is it all?
This is.
What's your relation? Come on, you want to come up here for a second or no? Can you come up for a second? Come on, bring him up. Bring him up. See if these mics.
See if it works. Yeah, see if it works.
Mike's gonna use yours, okay?
Oh, no, there's a mic right
Oh, there's
there,
another
right?
mic. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just see
I'm
if-
sorry, Mike. Sorry. You got it? Yep. How you doing? What's your name? Richard, what was your relation to John?
You gotta turn. There's an on button on that.
Well, that's not his job.
I thought it was on.
You got me now?
Yeah.
There also might be a buzzing in your ears, just so you know.
Don't worry.
I'm Richard. I'm his brother.
Oh, you're his brother. Oh. Let me ask selfishly before we start, and let me say to Justin, I like the fact that it's 112 degrees in here. Perfect. What? Turn it down. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you could, that'd be great. Were you aware at all of John's relationship with the show or no?
Well, it's kind
Put
of
up
funny.
I'm sorry. Just put up a little
sorry.
bit. That's okay.
It's kind of funny. I used to listen to you when you were on EEI.
Yeah.
And then, well, that ended.
That did. It kind of sounds like John a little.
It'd be great if he was just like, and I gotta say, I was on Bob Murchison's side.
Just like John.
It split the family.
And, he would, when I was living in Jersey, he would say, hey, Kirk has a show, a podcast. I'm like, who listens to that? Right. He would poke at me to listen, and I didn't.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
went back and listened, and then found out that that's the reason why he was poking at me, because he was calling in, and he wanted me to hear him calling in.
So in the end, John was selfish, is what he's saying.
He was a huge part of the show. He really was. Everyone here, I mean, I'm sure people have talked, I hope have talked to you tonight. Everyone here loved him. I was so sad. I felt terrible that we didn't know, but I felt so, I mean, I know that he had a rough end, but it seemed like he, whoever wrote his obituary, he lived a great life. I mean, really interesting life.
Yeah. Thank my sisters for that.
That was great. Fantastic. Why am I echoing?
It might be that you said it's too loud.
Yeah.
But no, he was a character. Holidays, same thing. Like same thing he was doing to you. You'd want to talk to him, ask him a question, and he had his own plan.
What was he?
He'd roll right over you, steamroll you.
What was the age difference with you two?
13 years.
So you're 13 years younger than he is. What was he?
Well, I'd hope.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say. What was he? Do you have a memory of him like as like in like his 20s or maybe? I'm trying to picture John Stewart as like a 12-year-old
kid.
Yeah, like I mean, just he was probably like me. He was probably looking at TV Guide every day and reading the Billboard charts.
We couldn't leave a movie until the last credit had rolled.
Right.
That was Jack.
Yeah.
Everybody had to get their recognition.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was a bit of a consternation for a young kid,
Yeah.
Movie's over, cartoon's done, you want to get out of there.
Did he have a catalog of things you specifically would be interested in, or was it literally the stuff he would ask us? Like it was always the same thing?
Yeah, do you have things geared? Like were you into something that he would ask you about, or was it just he had his thing and he went?
Oh no, it was more like trying to box you out.
Right.
So you'd try to talk about like Star Trek at holidays. You'd be like, who directed the episode? What was the episode number? Who was the guest star? So he kept on like setting up a little bit further along, make it a little bit harder.
He was such a smart guy, though, right? What happened to you?
Well, I'm the successful one. I didn't work for the state.
That's true. That's true. Well, we appreciate it. Thanks so much. He really was the greatest. Thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah, unbelievable.
I was thinking about that today. That I wondered if they knew how much audio, like how much he spoke on a public platform on this show. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know the total of it. I mean,
apparently, I didn't even know the podcast existed. So.
The answer is none.
Well, because I would assume,
but he came in for a show, but he probably called. I don't know.
Well, we talked
50
about this
times, maybe. Like I don't know, 40 times. I don't know.
We talk about this stuff a lot, but like my mother-in-law recently, obviously, we don't have a lot of voicemails like to listen.
Well, you
back
must
to
have
her.
some new ones, no?
It's a raw moment we're going with right now.
Come on, you said it.
Yesterday was an all-time for you. Like just the smirk
What are you
on your
talking about?
smug fucking
What are you
face when you
when?
said that yesterday.
When I said what?
It was something about the mother-in-law line. What was the? I forget the exact one.
I don't remember. I don't.
You were very proud of yourself.
But I don't remember anything from the show. What did I say? Does anybody remember what I said?
You were asking about the sex doll versus her. I can't remember what specifically.
Oh,
how they were.
say it again, yeah.
How they were in bed.
ask
right?
the question again, Mike. 'Cause I do remember the line. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What's the line?
I don't remember specifically, but it was about something to do with how they were in bed. The sex doll versus the real.
Well, the sex doll has more personality.
Yes.
That's what it was.
They both just lie there now, you know.
Yes, but but that's a joke.
My
obviously.
point was, we found a book, where you can like read a story in your own voice. It's in the book. It'll read to kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And she did that, and it was kind of like an emotional thing recently. And I didn't know if his family knew that like there was a shit ton of John Stewart audio that
No,
existed.
they didn't know, right?
Yeah.
Well, there is now. Just so you know, Dave, calling just from me to you. There's a shit ton
Yeah.
of John Stewart audio that's existing out there.
Yeah,
Just
I'd
so
call
you
it a
know.
cunts load, to be honest.
And a long way of getting to it, his mother-in-law read a book once, because I know you care about this, to Dave's kids, who will never remember her. As Harry won't remember my parents. I mean, that's an unfortunate way of life, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it was a nice thing.
That was
It's
very
nice to
nice.
know that it exists.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, there's like 3 hours worth of John Stewart. So that's
Sure.
all.
Is there
That's all
anywhere,
about
are there any calls of your mother-in-law calling a show talking about who directed an episode of Fantasy Island? No?
Actually, she would call Loveline with that for some reason.
Oh, Dr. Drew. What else do we got?
Not a ton. I don't know. I don't know.
While there's a lull, I will submit that Justin has gone above and beyond with the temperature. It is now freezing.
He opened that door. He opened that door.
I will tell you this, like the other day when it was minus 50, and like I'm happy with the window open a little bit. I like fresh cold air. That's why
Not
I
bad.
love that room in Arizona. It was
that was
freezing
perfect.
in
Yeah,
there.
it was good.
And I went, everyone, if you want to hear it, I went all in. Naked as the day I was born.
Wow.
The air conditioning was blowing. I couldn't have been, I was dancing around. I couldn't have been happier.
Nice.
It sounds like fun.
It was great. Meanwhile, it's a beautiful night tonight, Mike. What are you bitching about?
No bitching. I was just saying Justin did a great job.
He opened the door.
Yes.
Yeah, good for you,
So,
Justin. Good job.
Massive kudos
By
to
the way,
Justin.
Justin Trudell is here tonight, by the way. The general manager. This is like being in the room with Billy Bean himself. Red Auerbach, the general manager of Grill on the Hill.
I didn't even make it over there. How was the food situation? Was it exactly as described by
The
Justin?
food was something a man has never seen before. Pasta and chicken fingers.
My God.
It was incredible. And Buffalo, what else do they have, Dave?
Buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
Oh, no.
They've expanded the menu?
What? What?
What do you, why is everyone laughing? Why do you think? What else do they have, Dave? Play the drum.
Don't.
I'm not at the studio with the systems
You have
that
the
we
drops
have.
here?
I have some stuff that I have to play, but I don't have like our system that is back there.
Just play a random drop. Go ahead.
Oh.
Play
the
it.
one I want.
No, not that.
Was it buffalo chicken mac and cheese?
You had it. Dummy. Jesus Christ. What a dummy.
We do have a system.
His point is he's hitting a different button than he would if we
had to
were
go
in
somewhere else,
Watertown.
yeah.
Okay. What were you going to say before that, though?
Nothing. I was just asking about the food and the women adoption.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, how many items?
So we had left to right, I believe, correct me, anybody if I'm wrong, a little bit of salad to start, which is one of the items on the main menu.
Mm-hmm.
They do have salad and pasta primavera, is that right? On the main regular Grill on the Hill menu? There's 2 items, right? What was it, Justin? Salad and what?
Steak tips.
Steak
and-
tips.
Yeah.
And what? And what?
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo. So there was pasta, which salad, which I did not indulge in. There was some rolls. I had one. It was very good. And then there were a couple of pasta items. There was the traditional pasta, and then as well there was the...
Was it buffalo chicken mac and cheese?
It was, John. And then chicken fingers. Am I forgetting something?
Wow.
I apologize if I am.
I gotta say,
What? Chicken parm as well. There was a nice...
this list is a little busy. I gotta be honest. I'd like to
Well,
consolidate.
they'll pare that down eventually. Don't worry.
good.
And then they had a nice bar where you can get all your drinks. Had to pay
Yes.
for mine, but that's fine. Big deal.
A heavy pour is what
I'm a
people
regular.
would say.
I'm a regular guy. No big deal.
What would John's take on Raquel Welch be today? He would definitely would have called in with that. Yeah.
He would have had, I think he would have mentioned a couple of her guest TV spots in the 70s. I will say for me, Raquel Welch, top 6.
Ooh.
Top
Really?
6. Yeah, in her prime, top 6. Top 6. Yep.
Did you specifically?
I will say Dolezal level. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. I
Yeah,
guess.
I
Did
would
you
say that
specifically
much.
masturbate to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
When I met her, I did.
Super
yeah.
sexy.
What was that?
Super sexy.
She was. She had a good run. She had a good Seinfeld appearance.
I only know her from
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
I think she was 58 when she was on Seinfeld.
She's
I
a
looked
good-looking
that up.
old broad.
Yeah, well, past her prime at that point. She was 81, so it was over. Yeah, that was sad to see. What else?
Nothing overly exciting. You see, John Skipper wants to charge pay-per-view for the Super Bowl. Did you see this?
No, but that's going to happen one day. Like
That's the
one day that
craziest.
50 years from now that
Well,
will happen.
I think it'll be on a streaming service.
Well, same
before-
thing. That's my point. Right.
Yeah.
My point is you're going to pay for it one day.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh, you mean you have to be subscribed to Hulu or something?
Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 50. I mean, like, I don't know. Like when Harry and Kate are at that age, I'm sure a lot of people here have kids. Actually, looking around, I can't believe they would. But like when they get to that age, like they don't kind of know what ABC is.
That would be sad though, because then it's no longer a thing. It's just another thing like the Oscars or whatever, where it's not everyone watches it. I think.
No, oh no, I think you're right for sure. But one day, Apple or Netflix will pay $4 billion for it
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, then I think it's dead where that's the last day we all are watching the same thing.
True. No, that's about it.
You know?
I think that MILF Manor, yeah.
Because any non-football fans won't give a fuck at that point, I don't think.
I don't think so either. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, does anybody in this room not have Netflix? Okay, 3 hands.
But they don't all pay for it, though.
Well, that's true. But aren't they cracking down on that or no?
Yeah, they are trying to.
Yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, I watch nothing on it. Nothing.
Nothing at all. No.
I watch the stupid golf thing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I watch.
I don't watch anything anymore except a comedy special comes out occasionally there, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen a show on there in a while.
Hey, is everybody here, by the way, subscribed to blindmike.net?
Oh, you're too kind.
That's not bad.
Thank you. Most of them are lying, but thank you.
Okay. Yeah, half the people are plotting are lying, but still, go to blindmike.net right now, please. Go subscribe. Go ahead.
Snell said something very interesting to me. That
I'm sure he
said. He said I subscribed recently because I figured if I'm going to see you, I have to be subscribed.
That's true.
I was like,
Yeah.
wait,
I
you
think
like
that's-
the stuff? You know, you
That
can
should-
lie to me, whatever you want to do.
That should be your attitude going forward. If someone's going to see you anywhere,
Yeah. That's a good policy.
Subscribe, I think. What's going on there?
Why Are You Laughing? The Brian Regan episode just went up. And for all you kids out there, the episode that's on Patreon now is Mr. Mort Saul. We're trying to reel in. We're going to put a lot of clips on TikTok of that one. I think we'll get a big
Did he
audience.
just die or no?
He died a year and a half ago.
Yeah, he had a long run.
He did, and he became a very schmaltzy guy, so I didn't realize what a
Huge,
figure in comedy he was.
Huge comedy figure, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so go to blindmike.net and subscribe. Please do that.
What's the latest with the golf gambling podcast? Because your pick today is not.
Let's see how Patrick Rogers is doing. Last I checked, he was tearing it up. Let me see.
I didn't ask Cullinane in the ride in. I didn't want to bring up a sore subject.
He's not in dead last. I'm scrolling up. I'm not seeing him. All right, made a birdie. All right, he's +4 right now. But remember, it's top 40. So if he has a decent round tomorrow, he can make the cut. If he played one more birdie coming in, I think +3. I saw Portnoy. So Portnoy texted me. I picked Patrick Rogers to finish top 40, +150. Again, bet responsibly. I'm not here to. I'm not some braggart. I don't know anything about golf gambling, right? What do I know? So Portnoy texted me. He's like, "Good pick." Basically, he's like, "I spent $25,000 on this." I was like, "Well,
why are you just blindly listening to you?"
But yeah, sure. Well, I've done well with Jason Day and with Justin Rose, but you know they're not all going to hit.
Did he play Jason Day top 5?
I think he cashed out or something. Okay, I think. I don't know. I don't know that.
Do you worry now that you've put such your real name behind it and you want to do a podcast and everything that the streak is going to start if you lose it?
Maybe. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
I will say
Are you talking about fringe picks with Kirk Minahan?
I had literally what?
What about long shot?
Fringe picks.
Is long shot
Kirk
hack?
Minahan?
That's the first one I thought of.
No, I don't know. I mean, that's something that that's something my producer and I will have a laugh at later. We had one of the funniest back and forth. It was great. It was hilarious. I will say this. I'll just tell you this, and I swear this on the life of my children. This producer pitched this idea to me in Arizona while you were there.
Wow.
In the same house.
Well, that can't be because you mentioned it on Monday, didn't you?
Yeah, but I talked about it before.
You already knew.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In this, I could almost see you while
Hank is not going to produce.
Wasn't
this
Hank?
show.
Wasn't Hank?
Who was it then?
Wasn't Hank?
All right, let it be.
Could it be Nick, our guy?
I think Fringe Picks is a good name for a show, personally,
But the picks aren't on the fringe, though. I understand the fringe on golf, but there's not a double meaning there, really.
Right. Yeah.
Was that your number one? Right out of you just throw out your best.
That was my
name?
best thing.
What else you got?
For names?
Yeah.
Oh, names are tough. But
Anybody have any name? You got a name? Go ahead. I'll take. What do you got?
Names are tough.
See,
Okay.
that just sounds awful.
Go ahead.
6 under.
600. That's not bad. That's actually not bad.
That's a joke. That's already.
Anybody else? No. All right. Fine.
I said long shot. Is that hack? Is that
Yeah.
is that done?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Why?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. It can work for you if you want to do it. It doesn't work for me.
I will do it.
So yeah. So I think it's going to be good going forward. It's going to be good to have a producer I can trust, I can work with, have collaborate. You know, sort of a back and forth, almost like a. You know, I've been looking for a long time a partner.
Wow.
So I think at last I'll
That'd be
finally
nice.
have them. Yeah, and maybe the gentleman, who knows, 6, 7 o'clock at night in the hotel may have a pair of goddamn pants on. You know?
Right.
And by the way, I wore these jeans from Muppet, then I realized I'm like 35 years too old for Muppet at this point. They just look at kids wearing jeans.
I didn't understand the jeans.
He came out of the gate with this, like, yeah, my kids wear jeans or don't wear jeans, right?
Yes.
But I didn't understand. He was like, I'm an adult, so I'm not supposed to wear jeans. I've never heard that.
I think he comes from a world where like jeans are really fancy or something. He's like, oh, it's Sunday, Papa. Yeah, put on your denim, son.
I will say,
I don't
I'm now, as far as leaving the house goes, I'm in a similar world to Mutt. And when I put on jeans, it's like I'm really doing something.
That's what I feel like tonight myself. I feel like I'm dressed up, yeah. Because I have my regular pants. I don't have my, I have no, coming back to John Stewart, I have no pair of my great pants left.
Oh, no, you threw them all to the crowd.
I gave them all to, I threw them all to the crowd, and John turned them down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is still unbelievable to me.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Are you looking for something or no?
Nope.
No. Okay. You have any John Stewart sound?
Yeah, if we can play that sound if you'd like.
They didn't have a second title. They told you to come up with titles.
What do you want? Greens fees, Mike? Like, I don't fucking know.
You have no
Titles are the
titles?
dumbest. Like, there's no good title.
Well,
you hate titles. Like, you hate this stuff.
I said to you, if anybody listened to the show yesterday, I think people here did. I said to you tonight, it is now 8:14 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
We are in Worcester, Massachusetts, right?
We've only killed 45 minutes.
That's it. Well, we'll get there. Don't worry. Believe me. I'll sing and dance if I have to. I said I want to hear a pitch for the show.
Yeah.
The floor.
I thought it was going to be a big
I'll
segment.
pitch, but you already seem sold by this other producer for some dumb reason.
terrific attitude.
I said I want a real shot, and I don't feel like I'm getting a real shot.
The floor remains yours.
Okay.
This is your pitch. I don't have a real shot.
So can I go, please?
Go ahead.
All right. Fringe
this
picks
guy's bossing you around?
with Kirk Minahan.
Fringe picks with Kirk Minahan.
Yes.
Okay.
Recorded on Wednesdays. Okay. Before Thursday tournaments.
That's what my producer said. Yeah.
Okay. You start with a certain amount of dollars. That would be called your bankroll. So you start with $100 and you have to make picks to spend your bankroll. You with me?
I'm following. Yeah.
Okay.
I've managed to figure it out.
Okay. So if it's $100, you're going to spend $100 however you want to spend it. Obviously, you're going to talk about outright winners first. That's probably your first segment. Who are you picking for the outright winners? Right.
Well, you're producing it if you say so. Yeah.
Well,
it's
if you
your
like it.
pitch. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna update the listeners on the previous week as well. How
When am
you
I doing
performed.
that?
The following week. So week 2, you would talk about week 1's performance.
Well, I understand that, Dave.
Yeah. And you might only have $70.
I don't think I'd be doing it. I don't think I'd be
doing
doing it live.
Yeah. And you might only have $70.
No, where in the
left.
show?
Oh, the show's going to be
I like when I
in
say to Dave.
Watertown,
I like when I
Massachusetts.
say to Dave, when do I update on what happened last week? He's like, oh, not that week. You do it
Where
the
are you
next
going to do
week.
the show? We have a studio.
No. Where in the program? 10 minutes in? 12 minutes in? 14 minutes in?
You're gonna.
Where do we have a studio? No,
You're going to talk about where the tournament is this week, right out the gate. You're going to go right for the tournament,
Bam.
right out
I'm
the
going
gate.
to start hard with the tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 minutes, I'd say.
In your
is
mind,
enough.
what's the opening music sound like? Is it like the Jerry's music to start his show?
What is it?
It's almost like a Native American tribe or something. Yeah.
It's like a Western. Yeah. All right. So he's like a guy hitting a ball, or is it like 4? Like, what is it?
Probably you yelling 4 yesterday is a good little drop for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do 3 minutes on the tournament this week.
Okay.
And then we'll update where
In your mind, how long is the show?
I'd say 30 minutes max.
Okay.
Not even. And it's a video first.
You want a guest on there or no?
Yes, I'd love a guest each week.
Oh, you like guests?
Yeah,
Okay. So do I.
Yeah,
Go
like
ahead.
one, just a quick one, right? Like, so you kind of compare yourself to them. Maybe you bring them on early to set the tone.
Okay.
Right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So you do that for the first 3 to 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Update about your previous week.
Update. We talked about that, yeah.
Okay. And then you're going to run through the storylines of the week. Like, is Morikawa injured or something like that?
Okay.
Justin Thomas not playing as well. His full swing just came out. It sucks. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Okay. Top 10 finishes are picks you want to do. Those
Sure.
are popular in the golf world.
Uh-huh.
Who's going to make the cut are picks you want to do.
Okay.
Another. And then you're going to go, your last segment will be about prop bets.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pitch.
That's
I
way
like
more
it.
than whatever conversation. I was at that house with you.
That is definitely
The
not true.
conversation
Well,
couldn't have been more than 3 minutes, and that was way more.
It was a start. Just one look. And now it's a texting
relationship.
extravaganza.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
More than Jeff Lowe? You're texting with this
No.
person?
I
didn't
no.
think so.
Could be Jeff Lowe producing it. Who knows?
That'd be something.
No, we have trivia next. We have trivia Monday night against Kevin's team.
Are you excited just to see Jeff?
Well, we FaceTime every day.
So it's not going to be that.
Nah, that'd be fine. And then Thursday night we had what?
Sorry. It reminds me, almost in a taunting fashion, I received a DM from Jeff D. Lowe after I was on the program the other day.
Okay.
And it was just a picture.
I got the same picture. Yes, I saw his grandfather. Yes. Well, I will say I saw some reaction.
As if to say, hey, you blind fuck.
I thought you were almost 2. Maybe I'm just sensitive because Jeff's my buddy, but
Yeah.
it seemed to be a weird hill to die on, no, Dave?
I'm not dying on any hill. I just think it's funny to say I'm a fan of this man.
Well, but I think
because my grandfather looked like him.
But I think this. I don't know about you, but if there's a certain smell or you see somebody like that guy I keep trying to talk to who looks like my dad.
I acknowledge to Jeff it might be a visionless thing that I have.
Maybe. But
Against
Jeff sent me the same thing. I have to say, there's the resemblance. I was not like, holy shit, guy looks exactly like Paul.
It has to be. You have to be confused as to who it is.
Yeah,
if
I
he's
could
a
see
fan of the guy.
Well, once he said it, I was like, oh, I could see the similarity.
Okay.
I've made no progress on the guy who looks like my dad. Talking to him,
But you still see him
I
regularly?
circle around him a little bit. He just reads his Herald. He has no idea what's going on. Just like my dad. Like, he will not tell me he's proud of me. I don't know.
I assume your grandfather looks like Bruce Springsteen.
Yes,
That's
he
the
does.
connection.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. He does. We should. Do you want to? We have a gift. A gift.
an unveiling.
I guess?
Yes.
You want to do this?
We should.
All right, go
Yes.
get it.
Yeah.
Gift.
This is from Tim, who's here tonight, right? Tim.
Oh.
A little applause for Tim, please. And his lovely wife as well. I guess Dave's going to unveil it.
Very exciting.
I'm going to unveil it. Do I need to get my headphones off or no? Okay. So how you want to do this? You want to open it right now? Let's open it. You okay with that?
I'll never know what this is.
Facial light. Just going in the studio. That's really nice.
Now, will that be right behind you in the studio?
I mean,
watching over you?
There's more than enough room back there. Steve's dream of a mural is still a work in progress. That's thanks, Tim. That guy did an excellent job. Or a woman, the team did an excellent job. Don't you think?
That is really well.
That's
done.
really good.
Yeah.
So paintyourlife.com. So go do that, please, which we haven't had, I don't think, in a little while. But yeah. So thanks to them and thanks to Tim. That's very nice. We'll put that in the studio somewhere for sure. So we do appreciate that. What else?
I don't think anything exciting. I was wrong on Katie Nolan. She just got fired again from the 7th job of hers.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Apple Plus got rid of her.
That's what Dick Dan Rappaport said to me when I met him. Great move by Dan. Power move. Well, not power move, but smart. Did you see it? Were you there for that or no?
No.
He came up to me and he said, "Oh, I love the fact that you don't like Charlotte Wilder."
Really?
Yeah. He's like, I don't like her either.
Oh,
I was like,
interesting.
Done. Like we're good. Like smart, really smart.
The before or after the noogie he gave you?
That's true. That's a good question. That's a good question. But she got fired again?
Yeah.
I don't really have anything against her, by the way. It's just one of these things where
She stinks to you.
yeah, she's just kind of not even that.
She has more of a personality than most broadcasters.
I agree with that, and I
like
think
there's something to. She could find something. I just don't know what it is.
I just don't think there's. I just think I don't know. She was making what, like $1.5 million bucks
Yeah,
at ESPN.
a lot of money.
I mean, she's made a killing off of. I'm not really, like I said, sort of middle-aged white men who are in the job like her for some reason. You know, I don't know. You know, I think that's it. I
used to. She did a podcast that was like based around sports. She would have like comedians on and shit. And I remember liking it, but this is also at a time where I also liked sports talk radio. So my mind might have just been
maybe
twisted.
Yeah,
but I remember liking her.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, so I don't know.
Did you see Tulsa Springsteen tickets are going for like $2?
Yeah, there's no market for Bruce there. None. And meanwhile, here it's expensive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All over the East Coast. I saw that. They're in Tulsa on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was almost like, should I go? But I'm not going to go. But yeah, the tickets are being completely given away. I think last night in Houston, or 2 nights ago in Houston, he's in Austin. He should be on stage in about a half an hour, I think. Same thing, like the Texas swing is super, but he just announced a whole bunch of more shows. He's going to be in Canada for like 7 shows. I don't know. I'll start getting there at some point. But I was going to say next Thursday, we're going to face the music with the Dr. Dan crowd.
Oh, right.
The Zoom call. They are not happy with Kirk Seamus Minahan.
What do you mean by that?
Because we haven't done the Dr. Dan thing yet.
And they're revolting?
They're not happy.
Really? They've mobilized?
Well, yeah.
I didn't know there was like a.
I'll be curious. I don't know. Do you have?
There is a community around that one.
Oh,
really?
And it's
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is the Facebook group that it was originally mentioned.
Yeah, and others. And so I'm gonna have a Zoom call. I'm gonna be looking at a bunch of people, who've been tortured by this guy, and I'm gonna be like, we'll do when we can do it. We're gonna do it at some point, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll be curious if they're gonna be angry at me.
They're going to give you
No,
a
I
real
think
root
they
canal.
just want to know.
Yeah, right. Are they going to yell at me?
No.
Would they just want to be, told, hey, this is going to happen here, here, and here? I don't know that, though. I'm not going to.
Yeah, don't lie to him.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Shattuck better not be on that fucking call.
No.
If he is on that call.
If Shattuck's on it, I hope his kid is in the background.
Shattuck's kid's going to be like, Dr. Dan to that kid. He's going to pin him down. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be curious. Yeah, I forgot about Shattuck. Oh, yeah, we're taking Shattuck off that. I shouldn't even tell you. I got to tell the case producer that.
Oh, no.
What?
Dave, I'm sorry.
This guy is good.
Yeah?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I'm sorry Dave had to find out this way.
No, it's fine. I mean, this guy is, yeah. Oh, when does the Idiots Vegas podcast come out? Is that soon or no?
Mick,
Yeah.
right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The kid who was in that day, he's doing a podcast about Vegas. The kid, that stupid kid.
Mick.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yeah, Mike said Nick.
I thought you said Nick.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That threw you off that much?
What do you think? I follow him? You think I give a shit?
I'm asking you a question.
Sorry, I only know
I don't
Mick's
know.
from the Vegas
Dave,
podcast.
Okay, sorry you didn't know.
I'm
Dave.
sure it's coming out soon.
Well, I'm saying if he
Is
does
it
a good
March or May? I
if
forget.
he does a good job, maybe he slides into your spot.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
It's got a guy I like to spend some time with.
It seemed
know
like
what?
it seemed like it that day.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of Shattuck, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. There's an order here, Dave. Do it in the middle of the episode. This is all caps. An order from BetterHelp.
That's a change. Yeah.
I guess. The show is sponsored by BetterHelp. When you're at your best, you can do great things, but sometimes life gets you bogged down. You may feel overwhelmed, like you're not just showing up in the way that you want to. Work with a therapist, get you closer to the best version of you. That's when you go to BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Today they get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. If you want to live a more empowered life, again, it's all online, way easier than nutritional therapy. I could tell you I've slogged through nutritional therapy for, let's see, I'll be 50 next year, so I love saying that. It makes me feel like I've lived a full life.
It's not next calendar year, you're saying.
I'll turn 50 in 2024, which
Right,
is next
okay,
year.
yeah.
There's a birthday in between, but I will be 50
You're
years
aging.
old.
I'm just saying, you're a young man still. You're 48.
No. I'm 50 to me is, like that's if I said to you I'm 50 years old, do you think that's a young guy or an old guy?
Older.
Old.
Gentleman.
I'd say old.
Yeah.
Old. I feel like I've lived a full life now.
That's how you've always felt.
Well, that's why BetterHelp's a good option. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Give me a little more Johnny Stewart, would you please? Well, but I'm telling you, I could be best friends with this guy.
You get excited when John.
I do a lot. He
You guys
talks
have pretty
about.
good chemistry.
As do I.
He gives me a certain scratch I can't get here sometimes. You know.
Look, see, the thing is,
I think you guys are talking Rockford Files.
We understand.
Yeah,
the thing is, everybody's always calling in saying, "Oh, you should replace Mike. You should replace Mike."
John
And you always
Stewart.
ask, "Who would you replace him with?"
John Stewart
we could tweet out the.
deserves an audition.
Well, hold
rumors,
on.
John-
What Steve is talking about is the private calls we get all the time.
I just passively, I agree with Steve. Yes, people
Is
are
John,
always
is John
calling.
part of this conversation? or-
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to make sure we got that one out.
All right. Hello.
All aboard.
What's up, John? How you doing? It's Johnny Stewart, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
up,
you
John?
never
How
know.
you doing,
Hold
buddy?
on.
Tim, come here for a second. Yeah, Tim, come here for a second. Tim again, come here. Well, that's the reason I said that. John's family doesn't know is because we would have people call all the time. What is the Mike would know this, or maybe a listener would know. What is the genesis of All Aboard? I don't even know what that is.
So I said there was some reason we wanted to come up with Hola.
What's that? I mean, I remember that. But what
The
is it?
men's room we listened
Hola.
to. When everyone called, they said Hola. And you said, what
Right.
would be a good one for us? And I came up with All Aboard.
Right.
Yes.
Took off.
It really did.
So when John called, and I was like, is this John Stewart? Of course it was, but Tim would call for a while. I think you stopped doing it since he, is that right? Since he died, you're not doing it? We could keep doing it. But Tim, I think, does the best one, right?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
Yes, he's literally fooled us.
All right, let me hear it. Can you do it?
I think so.
All aboard.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Thank you.
You know, Justin here, I'm surprised Tim didn't cramp up and leave already.
That's true. It's a good point. It's been an hour. It's about as long as it was. Go ahead.
So, what level of name dropping do you put up with or think is tolerable?
What level of name dropping?
Yes.
In what context? How do you mean?
Like, Bogdanovich or his sidekick there on the podcast.
Oh, Ben Mankiewicz?
Ben Mankiewicz.
Yeah, it is a bit of a, but I mean, that's sort of all part of the Bogdanovich persona. Is he's like a famous, even like 40 years ago. I kind of want this sent to me as a package so I can just listen to it. Because I actually miss these conversations.
Yeah.
Because these callers are so dumb.
Well, to make the point that it scratches an itch you don't usually get, I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, me?
I don't know what that conversation
That's
is.
what I mean. It was just, I think it was very insular, but I miss it. I miss talking to John a lot. I think the people miss him too. The show is not as good as it was when John was around. That's for sure.
For sure.
All right. So anyway, So anybody have any? We haven't done this in a live show lately, Mike. Anybody have any questions? We'll answer a few questions if you want. It's basically our version of taking calls. Go ahead. Only one person has a question from Kirk Minahan. Supermarket question, sure. I can.
These are just as bad as the calls.
What's that? Some.
List or no list?
No list.
No list, huh?
No list.
See, then the question doesn't work. When you're in the grocery, look at the list, you're like, shit, I forgot something in dairy. Do you make the walk back, or do you just say you forgot it?
No. I like to have I like to complete my mission. It's like Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, I like to have. Because once in a while before I leave, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot my Teddy Grahams or something. But I will go. Because I don't like going, I like going this way down the aisle. I don't like going this way down the aisle. So I will go all the way around and go that way down the aisle.
Oh.
I like taking lefts down the aisle.
I like to imagine you say that out loud. Oh my God, I forgot my Teddy Grahams.
I have said that. I have said that before. Anybody else? I can't believe one question about supermarkets. Go ahead.
If you had to place odds before the mini golf tournament, what would you place them at for yourself to win?
But this last one?
Yeah.
I felt pretty good. I would have said 2-1, 3-1. I thought Jeff had a chance. I thought Riggs had a chance. But I had a good practice round. Dave saw. I was the last guy there. I felt good. Man, again, the putters in the car. I mean, just saying. Anybody wants to see it. Back there. Go ahead.
It is a live show. Can we call Dale?
Oh, we haven't done that. That's true. It's a good point.
It's a good point.
That is a good point. We haven't called Dale in some time. It's okay, Nipples. I think. How are the nipples tonight? You got 2 shirts on. Are you hiding the nipples?
He has a custom shirt.
Yes, he has a nipples shirt.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
He'll be selling them outside along with nipples CDs.
Jesus Christ. That Kirk Minahan Show convention in 2028 is going to be nipples by himself. Selling a sticker book.
Yeah, they didn't have me set this one up. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, this is 508-404-79.
You just hang up?
That was his voicemail.
Well.
Yeah. No, I'm going to try a different number.
Okay. All right. You called him from your regular number?
Hit Google Voice.
He might not have balked, Dave.
Old people answer the phone. Come on, Dale. All right, hold on. Stop.
Pilot down, that's all. Yep. Go ahead.
He will hate this. Should we do it to Gerry?
Really mixing it up.
He probably has your number, Dave. I'm just saying.
I don't get it.
What's that? What's funny about that?
Ironhead, is this you again?
Yeah, what is it?
AGP.
AGP, okay. Sure, why not? He won't. I don't think he'll answer.
I'm going to call him. He doesn't have my other number, though.
Oh. La-di-da.
He probably doesn't have your real number either.
Definitely blocked. Give me a Newsmax right now. Is that his number? Oh, it's your number calling him. Boy, it's some process, Dave. I would try him again, yeah. AGP?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't going well. Sun's already set. I don't know what he's doing. Hi, this is Gerry.
Oh, it's much clearer.
Hey, this is Gerry. Please leave me a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
AGP.
It's Murchison. I knew it.
His voicemail always amazes me. Hello, this is Jerry.
Hi, this is Jerry.
There's nothing wrong with my voice. Please leave a message.
He was very friendly in his message. Yeah, all right. So I'm trying to figure out next week. Yeah, because we're done for the week, right? Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, good. 1 week closer to retirement. So 3 shows next week. We don't know who's in the third day, right?
No.
You haven't booked
no,
anybody?
Montante's making a push.
yeah.
Was it just here?
He's back, and he did the whole, like, if you get a cancellation,
In your
I'm
neighborhood.
around.
Oh, okay. But who would be in if he wasn't?
I got a couple fans that reached out. I don't remember their names, but
Okay.
yeah, I got a couple
Okay.
plays
Okay.
that were available. So
What's that, Mike?
Why not just mud every week, right? Is that the consensus?
Well, I don't think he
Wouldn't want to do it every week?
I don't know. I think every month or so would be good with him.
Yeah.
I think I actually like having these lunatics in every. I don't know. Maybe people don't like it. I don't really care, but it seems fine. It seems like it's working. No?
Oh yeah, I just thought Mutt was much more. That's what I was saying earlier. Is what you have always criticized Jerry, but Mutt just seems much more natural on the show. Like I always thought the Jerry thing was overblown.
What do you mean? Oh, but you could tell. Right?
Meaning, Jerry being uncomfortable. I was like, hey, he's not that bad. But then when I heard Mutt, I was like, oh, this is much more natural and easy.
I think that's true. What do you say?
I was going to say, what do you think about Mike, maybe being in the next time Mutt's in? Do you think that would be a good show?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like 4 is a lot.
I think a lot of people want the reunion of the 10-minute segment I did on Mutt at Night years ago.
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, I can sit that one
Many
out.
people do.
Oh, good. Yeah, good.
Many people talk about it.
All right, we'll take 1 or 2 more questions if anybody has them. 1 or 2 more. Raise your hand if you have a question for Kirk Minifan, Mike Gerry, or Dave Callahan.
What's your favorite
did you already
golf
ask one or
course
no?
in Wisconsin?
Go ahead.
I heard a case related that a Stoke police officer killed himself because of the case.
Okay, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think that's true. We don't think that's true, right, Dave?
But there is a questionable death.
Right, yes. That does not feel like a question, but okay.
Well,
You happy about it or what?
Light things up a little bit here. There you go. You can only show in America. You talk about masturbating to the Love Boat, and then go ahead, buddy. Oh, I don't know. What was the overall? This is a good consensus. What was the overall? Split 50-50.
Wow.
There's some applause though too.
He is so happy there though. Like you could hear it on his voice. He is.
Yeah. And meanwhile, everyone there, when I'm in Arizona, we don't even know what he does. Why is he here?
Dave, me and Dave had a great conversation on the way in because Dave was telling me, he's like, yeah, I don't know why Clemmer just doesn't go to Chicago with them. And I said, well, he wasn't invited. And Dave's like, yeah, but he could still go.
Hey guys, what's up?
I said,
why? It's just another office.
I said, yes, Dave. So could I, technically.
Well, he's an employee.
He's an employee.
Well, no, but he said, why doesn't he just go? Like, Dan will just let him go. And I was like,
I don't think Dan likes Clemmer.
I don't
was
think
my
he does
point.
either. No, but I don't think Dan is rejecting people if they want to move to Chicago to a new office.
He's getting a text after
I
this.
think he's kind of handpicking them, sort of. I think.
That's what I said. Dave's like, nah, you can just go.
What do I know? I only talk to the guy all the time. Like I put it this way. I don't think I could be wrong. Pardon me. I don't think Dan Katz is interested in having Chris Clemmer. To my knowledge, I don't know.
I just wonder if he'd say
Have
no.
I been offered a spot in Chicago? Yes, I have. Yeah.
Dave was like, what's the difference between him and some intern they hire? I was like, well, they want the intern there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, people, they can be in that call, they said there'd be 40 people there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know. I mean, good for them, I guess. I don't know. Go ahead. Somebody else had their hand raised. Go ahead, you creepy guy.
Over under, you think Mutt will be in a year?
The rest of the year?
The rest of the year, yeah.
Over under appearances. Well, if he gets a job, I can't even say it with a straight face. I don't know. I hope he gets a job. I hope he lands on his feet. And I think he's doing okay. So he had if people were wondering yesterday, he's taking prednisone. He had a horrible allergic reaction to it. That's why his face blew up yesterday on the show. Yeah, he looked like Jerry Lewis at the end.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's true. What's it? You'll Never Walk Alone? Is that the Jerry Lewis song? The Gilbert sang that for us, right?
Oh, yes, he certainly did. That's how he started. Yeah.
He did. Over under appearances from Mutt the rest of the year. As a handicapper, I will say 6.5.
Okay.
I was going to go 5. Great. I mean, I'm definitely curious what you thought about that.
Everyone, name your number. What would you go with?
What's that, buddy?
I can come in on Friday.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I'm already excited. Yeah. Let's come to my house on Friday. It'd be great. Great. All right, anybody else have a question? Go ahead there.
Question or comment? The question is.
Oh, Jesus.
You know that voice?
Yeah, I sure do.
The guy in Jeffrey Lowe's podcast that was rolling eyes at you when your name was brought up.
Yes. Gooch? Yes. So Jeff D. Lowe told me that he was reacting to something else. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know, but yeah, did you see that video?
I did, yeah.
Whitney commented on that too. That guy did not seem happy. Did you see this?
I couldn't actually see it. I saw the video.
Did anybody here see this? So I'm going on Jeff's show, which I am, I'll say, wicked excited about, to talk about movies. And the guy in the bottom left was like, that kind of thing. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm going on there. I don't know.
Could it be that he just isn't familiar with you?
That's
He
impossible.
didn't react.
Titanic figure.
own the week
I
last
understand.
week.
That's why I asked, is it possible?
I mean, who knows? They're begging me to do more at the company. You got a comment as well?
You undersold how small Dave's ears are.
It is true. Can we have a regular?
That picture was
Come here
altered.
come here for a second. You come here.
He has bigger ears. That's not a good joke.
Come here. Put your ears next to Dave's ears.
Don't touch them, though. Don't touch
No,
them.
but just go ear to ear. Like put your.
Okay.
I mean, that's like two different species.
I like that you found that someone that would just do it. Yeah, all right.
You're right, though. Dave's ears are.
They're not like, nobody has ever in public said like, look at that weirdo with the.
Well, I did. I mean,
No,
we're
but you
public
noticed
right
it.
now.
Who would
Yeah.
say that?
I would if I saw him.
Hey, look at that freak.
I would have. They're
like
so
the
weird. I would
reaction.
have. Like we all know, Big Jack is like 5'2". Does he have small ears too?
Oh, interesting.
Normal size ears.
Normal sized ears. Yeah.
To his proportionally, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll take one or two more. Yeah. Go ahead.
I love that you stand the mask. What led you go to prep school in Worcester?
I had a family friend who went there, so I went and looked at it and loved it. Great, best year of my life. I've actually just been in contact recently with a couple of guys who I haven't talked to in forever who went there. My buddy Steve Hoyt. So hopefully I'll see them soon. Great year, great year. Go ahead, buddy, in the back there with the Bruins.
Wow.
No, you can go to Chicago. You're fine.
Not a lot of people can say that, honestly.
What's that?
I
can't.
two-time
I was only on-
co-host
I was
of-
only
yeah.
on once. Yeah.
I was on once too.
Go ahead. Good for you, Mike.
It is.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Like when I go outside there, if you walk, I'm antisocial. But when the lights come on, magic time.
You're performing.
I'll do whatever you guys want right now. It's showtime. You guys, your brains. I assume almost everybody here is going to be at the State Theater in Portland in March. That's gonna make the Wilbur show look like nothing. Look like nothing. Nothing. We're gonna. I mean, Conan's already nervous.
I forgot that we called them losers or something like that.
We did?
Kind of came back up again. Yeah,
From them?
we shit on them, and then they got mad at us and emailed.
That happened again?
They're slow to respond to things. Yeah.
They brought it up.
Maybe
we'd get back to you
They just
quicker.
alluded to like kind of our tone in the past.
Well, they are losers.
How
What do you want
so?
me to say?
I was
could be culminating.
asking about technology stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one person who handles this stuff.
We could pull out. I don't care. I mean,
No,
I'm just saying.
Yeah. They're just slow to get back to shit.
Well, they're stupid. What do you expect? Fine. Anyway, all right. Anything
So
else?
they just like a loser like me wouldn't know. You
Stuff
know?
like that.
Go ahead. Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
When is the last time you called a female sportscaster a bad name?
I don't know. It's been a while. I think I've been pretty good about that. I think. I don't know. Unless I'm forgetting something. Am I forgetting something?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Do women at bars still count?
You haven't called anyone a bad name.
I will say the woman, Amanda Balionis, is that her name? She's now Amanda Renner. She does the golf interview. She's on this.
Oh, on the full swing one.
She
yeah.
stinks on that.
She's okay.
Any relation to
Yeah.
Jim
She's
Renner?
okay in real golf.
She's just like, so tell me about your round. It's like every other male or
Yeah,
female.
but Catherine
silent
Tappan
reporter.
was horrible at it. in
She's better than
comparison.
Catherine Tappan.
Yeah.
That's true. Catherine Tappan's wonderful. Go ahead. Dale likes all of her tweets. Go ahead. Yeah. What? Is Trenny here tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's here. She's in the back. Yeah. I don't know if I can do that. No, it's more. No, that's like what was the old guy? I know. What was the old guy? Dick and Upton?
Yeah.
I need to do him first to get to. It's like Dick and Upton was like.
It's close.
So just you know what I mean? It's like a relative of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some carbon in Trenny, but there's also some.
It's like watching Caliendo break down.
It's true. There's an art to it, Mike. But there's also somebody else who was involved in it too. But there's more like, yeah, it was like, what's her husband's name? Sean Casey?
Yes.
Yeah. She's like, Arab.
It's like a Valley Girl, Cartman.
Yeah, I could actually look at people while I do it. She's like, yeah. Everybody thinks he's Sharkhead the baseball player. It's like that.
That's
but actually, he just Sharkhead. I'm Boston family. You know, I passed my prime. I haven't got my parents since 1985. It's that kind of thing.
That was more of like a Canadian in South Park.
Yes, that's what it is. It's like Terrence and Phillip.
Yeah.
All right, anything else? Any other questions? All right, go ahead. Guy in the back there.
You talk about retirement a lot. Do you think you'll ever be able to actually just call it quits?
Yes. October 31st, 2024. You will never hear after that. You'll never hear my voice again. That's a promise. Wow. Life goes on. Life goes on. What's that? It was June, but I want to end when I'm 50. My last show will be when I'm 50 years old, and then I'm done. And no, you guys have heard my voice enough. Like, what else is there? Just please go to blindmike.net after that.
That's
Boy,
right.
That show will be popping once I'm gone. There'll be
Certainly.
all kinds of things. What's that? No, I know. I understand that, but I'll be 50. It's an even year, so shut up. It's an even month, too.
Anything with a drive-in live show? I know that the Aquabargain is...
Yeah, I haven't talked about that for this summer yet. The next show is Maine. We'll definitely do one. I will say I'm talking to some Barstool people about a small set of shows potentially. They've reached out to me about that.
Nice.
We'll see. We'll see. New areas of the country.
Barstool,
12 questions?
Barstool accidentally sent the previous owners of the Saco Drive-In Theater $10,000 a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Why not?
Boy, they are making a killing off of you.
Did they send it back to you?
It hasn't happened yet because I had to get Barstool to
That's my money.
figure it out. Yeah, I don't.
Hey,
I mean, I don't
if there's ever another Sacco show, volunteer to help out because you will
shit.
make a killing.
Go ahead, buddy. You get the last one, I think.
Has your roommate from prep school asked for his money back?
Adul Siwarang Siman? He has not. 30th anniversary is coming up. I don't know. I mean, it was like $40. I think it's fine. It's fine. That was bad. That was a bad scene. I don't think it's illegal, though, is it? I don't
Certainly,
think.
yeah.
It
No,
is?
definitely.
It's okay, right?
No, definitely illegal.
I think so. Okay.
No.
So anyway.
Illegal.
You know what? John Stewart's sister is here. Yeah. Can you go up for 1 second or no? If she wants to. Who wrote the obituary? Who wrote the obituary? Who wrote the obituary? If you don't want to, it's okay. Even Mike clapping. Wow. Breaking character. Unbelievable. How are you doing? Horrified? Oh, it's fine. I think the mic's on. Is it on, Dave? It's on. No, Dave, it's not on.
Turn it up.
Hello.
You're good. You're good. How are you?
I'm very well.
Very well.
Little sad.
Yeah.
Looking at his picture.
Looking at Dave.
No.
It is tragic. Look at those. Have you ever seen ears that honestly that small in your life?
Well, he's a small guy.
That's true.
John hated me. He would love that moment.
Yeah, John
hated me.
Yeah, he loves Steve. I think
No,
he
he
hated
didn't
me.
hate anybody. He just knew who he was smarter than.
Well, that was everybody, I think, just about. You're right. So what was your age difference with John?
6 years.
6 years. Okay, so you remember.
Jack was the oldest.
Okay, so you remember him sort of, was he exactly the same as a teenager and intellectually and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Way beyond anybody in the room.
Yeah. Oh, for
on
sure.
On everything.
Well, definitely.
He'd be
this
your
room.
phone a friend if you ever needed any topic.
Yeah. So you wrote that obituary?
Yes.
Oh, it was fantastic. You did a great job.
Thank you.
It encapsulated, I mean, he lived kind of an incredible life, right?
He was super involved and cared about a lot of stuff and, his nieces and nephews and his mom.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know how hard it is. Are you...
59's too young.
Oh, way too young. Yeah. So this is a tough night for you just in general, or is it okay hearing him, or is it...
No,
I don't want to put you in a...
now. When I heard the show a month ago, I laughed, I cried.
Yeah.
Had to shut it off, turn it back on.
That's everybody, every show. That's me every show.
It's an emotional roller
coaster. Yeah.
I don't think I quite follow everything you talk about.
No. I just want you to know, though, so like I didn't get to really talk to you before. We loved him. He was a huge part of the show. And this is just there are like hundreds of thousands of people who love this guy because of what he brought to us. I'm dead serious. So I know he has a way bigger legacy than that, but we loved him. He was great.
He never bragged about, doing things or wanted attention. He was like the second guy behind
Right.
person up front.
Well, I always think, I told the story on the show that we did that 5K. What was the Oh, it was for Portnoy's death.
Yes.
The 5K. So, but it was in Chelmsford, and I was starting to run, and I looked in the back, and there he was picking up all the garbage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then I was about I think it was a 5K, right? Yeah. We had a mile and a half out and back, and with about a mile to go, I looked in the woods, and there he was, and I was like, John? He's like, yeah, how you doing? I thought he was going to ask me something about, the NBC lineup in like 1985. But it was a perfect, that's what I think of when I think of him, that moment right there was a perfect moment.
Right. Unsung hero who just did things.
Yeah. And the charities, when we're happy, it seems like we raised some money, which is great. And, we're not going to forget him. And anything you want from us, if you ever want us to promote anything or any charity, let us know for real, because we really care about him. I wish that, we could have done more, but hopefully, this is not, we'll continue to think and talk about John all the time. So we just wanted to thank you so much.
No, thank you for doing this.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. A shit ton of what? Did you say earlier?
It was a shit ton of audio.
Shit ton of audio. Yeah. Let's play a little more. Give me a couple of John quick drops.
Okay. First of all.
All aboard.
Well, of course.
Have you ever heard Mike laugh, Dave?
Yes, I have.
Let's fine tune it. Super sexy. You got that, Dave?
That's all the drops.
There you go. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. So, so we're back next week. So, yeah, we don't know the total yet for the charity. Is that right?
I think it's somewhere in the 15 range.
Oh, great. Oh, fantastic. So good. Great job, Minifan, as always.
It was put together super quick, so thanks to everybody for buying. It's the Super Bowl week and everything. Super week.
Yeah. And fuck you, Xander Schauffele, because that money was going to John Stewart. So.
Right, yeah.
That's 78, dummy. All right, so we're back next week for some shows. It's vacation week. Does that affect you at all or no?
No.
No?
Nope.
Oh, you're dropping off. Oh, how are your parents doing?
Still have COVID.
They feeling sick or no?
No, they feel okay, but they still test positive. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
And your dad being a midget is not affected by that. Part of the community.
I don't think he likes that term.
He's coming in as Amy Roloff's new boyfriend next season. Little People, Big World. It's a big twist. There's a new guy in town. There's a new bad boy in town. Shirt off and rocking and rolling. All right, well, thanks to Milton's and BetterHelp. Thanks to Tim for the great picture as well for Paint Your Life. We appreciate that. Almost makes up for wearing those flip-flops at the mini golf tournament. I played with him that day. I look at his fucking feet the whole round, which I don't forget about. It's fine. But I get over things quickly. It's only been 8 months. And thanks so much to John's family for being here. Really. So yeah, like I said before, so now that we're done, if you guys want to take pictures of me and Mike and Dave, whatever, go crazy. And we'll talk to you next week, right?
Yep.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you so much.